Greetings, Soul family. Greetings, kings and queens. Glorious rising gods and goddesses, emperors and emperors. Welcome to Soul Family Oracle. If you're returning, thank you and welcome back. And if this is your first time, welcome to Soul Family Oracle, where I deliver messages and guidance from the divine, from the depths of our soul, and the universe, our spirit guides of the highest white light. And please, as always, listen with discernment and take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you like what you hear or if the message aligns with you, kindly like, share, subscribe so that we can reach more of our soul tribe. Thank you. So today's message was a download that I got in a series of like different occurrences in dreams. And then I didn't even realize it was a download for the collective till much, much later. And as it says you are fighting a war in the spiritual realm. And this is changing the whole course of your life in the physical. Dreamweaver. Like for many of you, for many of us right now, we are we have an active life in the spirit realm through our dreams. That's why it says Dreamweaver. It's like we are going through a very active period in our dreams. And these periods are not just dreams, like the usual dreams we used to have, where you have a dream and it means something, or it could be a premonition or a vision or something from the past. These are dreams that are actively changing the course of our waking life. These are dreams that are actively orchestrating how our reality is going. In some of these dreams, we are actually fighting wars, we are fighting battles, we are fighting things that are being removed out of our physical realm. It's like we out of our physical realm. So it's like we go into the spirit realm through our dreams and we fight these battles and conquer things that are obstacles for us right now in the physical realm. We are literally weaving the fabric of our life in the waking life, the fabric of our physical lives through our dreams. And mind you, this is not something that just anybody can do. I always like to add that a lot of the things that we go through or experience, or a lot of the things that I share and speak about, are not things that everybody goes through. That's why the channel is called Soul Family Oracle, because I serve as an oracle for the soul tribe, for a specific group of people whose souls or souls' journeys are aligned to mine. A group of people who are ascended masters, spiritual warriors, shamans, past life healers, earth angels, star seeds. And so a lot of us have the ability to do certain things in our dream state that alter the whole reality of our physical state. And for some, it might be a bit confusing because it's like, so if I'm doing these things in the spiritual realm, or if I'm doing these things in my dream state, how come my physical state is still a certain way, or how come my physical state is still a way that I don't understand, or how come there are still struggles and obstacles in my physical reality? That's because for anything to happen in the physical realm, or for things to have manifested in the physical realms, it means it would be happening already for a certain period in the spiritual before it manifests in the physical. So I'll give you an example. For somebody of prominence, or for somebody with a prominent spirit to die in the physical realm, something must have happened to them already, or they must have died already in the spiritual realm for them to now physically die. For lack of a better example. So the download I was getting was that when you sleep, you are very much awake in a different realm and are actively changing the course of your physical reality. It's like when your day is done and then you go to bed, As soon as you go to bed, it's like a transport to a different realm. You go through a portal that takes you to a different realm. In that different realm, you have a whole new identity, which is actually your soul's identity. And in that realm, you are changing things. You are doing things. There's a lot of different activities that you're doing. And it's like it's not just one thing that is happening in this other realm. It's a lot of different things that is happening, right? In some scenarios, you are creating things. In some scenarios, you are planting things. In some scenarios, you are building things. In some scenarios, you are making things happen or changing things, right? And in some scenarios also, you are meeting people. In some scenarios, you are learning things. In some scenarios, you are being shown things. In some scenarios, you are being educated and you are being given knowledge and wisdom on a lot of different things, right? But the reason why, what I was getting was the reason why this had to do so much with a spiritual battle was the fact that, especially now in this moment, in this very time that we're in now, there's a heavy spiritual war that is going on in multiple realms, on multiple degrees, in multiple sizes and fractions, in a lot of different spaces. And everyone is going through a spiritual war of their own kind. Do you get what I'm saying? And sometimes these wars are not exactly like, oh, it's like you are fighting something or you're battling with something. Sometimes these wars are mental wars. Sometimes these wars are, for instance, dreams that take us to a reality where it's us against our minds, where it's us against ourselves, where it's almost as if the spiritual battle or the spiritual war is against us ourselves, where we have to overcome our fears and overcome our insecurities in a lot of different ways, metaphorically, in our mind and in our spirit. And by being able to do so, those things reflect in our physical reality in a lot of different ways. Like insecurities begin to be broken down and diminished bit by bit and step by step. Like you begin to feel like you're getting bolder, much stronger, much calmer, more confident. And some of these different wars are, for instance, us having to battle to keep things that belong to us in the spirit realm so that they can manifest in the physical realms. So, for instance, some of us are having dreams about us having to protect things, or dreams about people wanting to take certain things from us, or dreams about maybe us looking for things, or dreams about us misplacing things and having to find it, or dreams about us being given things that we have to guard. All these things are things that are manifesting in the physical reality as material things. Do you get what I'm saying? But like I said, things have to happen in the spiritual before, for a period of time before they manifest in the physical reality. It's not always the same things. Everything has its own course, but most usually that is how it goes, right? So right now at this time, it's very important to pay attention to your dreams. It's very important to take note of your dreams. It's very important to keep your physical self clean in a way that by the time you go to bed, your vessel has been prepared and is ready for any scenario on the other side, for whichever realm you need to go into. It's very important right now before you go to bed to pray, to call out for protection, to call for direction, to call for guidance from your spirit guides, from your angels, from God, from your ancestors. Because another thing that is happening also is, it's not just, like I said, it's not just about battles that we're fighting, like physical battles, how we see physical battles. It's a lot of mental battles that is going on. And one of the other things that is happening in these dreams is we are being given, we are being activated even more. Our gifts are being activated. We're being given many more gifts. We're being given higher knowledge and higher wisdom. We're being initiated into a new course, into a higher spiritual being, which is eventually going to reflect in our physical realms. And there are a lot of different dark energies and principalities and demonic entities that do not want this to happen. So, for instance, a lot of people are being attacked a lot in their dreams right now. You have a lot of dark energies penetrating into people's dreams, trying to block them from receiving the gifts that the divine is giving them. Because when they are able to receive those gifts and come into their waking life with this, you're going to see a sprout of people healing, a sprout of people doing miracles, a sprout of people preaching the real truth of the divine, a sprout of people casting out demons just by their words, people literally breathing fire. Well, not literally, but like metaphorically breathing fire because they are activating their dragon energy. And all these things are happening in our dream state. Through our dreams, we are weaving the fabric of our reality, of our waking life as we see it, as we live it, as we walk it, as we speak it. So it's very important right now to protect yourself, to call in guidance, to call in protection for your from your ancestors of the highest white light, from your spirit guides before you go to sleep. It's very important also, like I said, to try and keep track of your dreams, to try and remember your dreams. Do you get what I'm saying? And then when you remember it, try and really think about it. Don't just go by like, oh, I had that dream, and then it's try and remember the dreams that you had. Try and see how best you can decipher it, to see what hidden messages are there for you, and then keep an eye out in your waking life to see if anything will reflect throughout the days to come, the weeks to come, the months to come. See if anything might reflect with the people that you interact with the things that you do, the places you go, and see if any signs are given or any signs occur throughout the day or throughout the week, the months to come. But what I can say is another thing that I got from it was the fact that the collective is absolutely killing it. That the collective is absolutely winning at this, and we are continuously, successfully weaving into our waking reality a whole new world that is filled with abundance, positive abundance, and it's filled with higher enlightenment, and it's filled with a much further awakening into our spiritual self, into who we truly are, a deeper remembrance of our soul's identity. And so it's a really wonderful time for the collective, for the soul tribe, and for anybody that's experiencing it. And as always, I'm truly, truly grateful for this period that we're in. And there are so many light beings that are literally ushering us into it. There's so many light beings, ancestors, angels, cosmic family members that are working with us through all these different phases. We are not doing this alone. We have a whole team that is literally watching over us and watching us go through these processes, and they're so happy, they're jubilating at how effortlessly we are killing it. And I think that's going to be it for this message. I am so, so grateful for this period in our ascension that we're in. I'm so grateful for you, Soul Tribe. I'm so grateful to be here to be able to deliver these messages. Again, if the messages align with you, kindly, kindly, kindly like, share, subscribe so that we can reach even more of the Soul Tribe. I am so grateful for you. Thank you for being here. Bye bye.